Hey guys, it's Marie again. Welcome to the Remember When blog hop. So I was really excited about this blog hop when Bets Golden had mentioned it, taking some of our older crafting items and tools and making something with them. So today I'm going to be attempting to emboss using my toaster. Now, I know I don't have a whole lot of really old crafting tools or anything, but I know a few people have told me that they have done embossing with a toaster before they had a heat tool. So I thought I would try this little method or technique and just see how it worked because I've never done it before. And I honestly was kind of shocked that it worked. I mean, it did work. I was really shocked at how well it worked. So I'm using this Lawn Fawn stamp set, and I'm just stamping them out with some Versamark ink, some embossing ink. And then I'm going to be using my Brutus Monroe Raven black detail embossing powder. And so I'm just sprinkling it on there. I did kind of speed up this part just because otherwise it would take a lot of time from the video. And I think we all kind of know the general gist of embossing. So I just sped it up a little bit. So I stamped out my images, I put my embossing powder on top of them, and now I'm going to try to emboss with my toaster. So I just took a look at the settings. I don't know what setting is the embossing setting, but I just cranked it up to like burnt toast, the setting that nobody actually uses. I thought, hey, I might need a little bit of time for this to melt, so I just put it up to the highest setting, and then I started my toaster. And I just held my paper over the top. Now, it made me a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going to start a fire or something holding my paper over my toaster. But honestly, the embossing powder melted fairly quickly, and it did a really good job. It did not really warp my paper at all, and all my embossing powder melted, and I was seriously surprised at how well it did. So I went ahead and I zoomed in so you could kind of see that embossed image. It's all melted, embossed just like it would with a heat tool. So I'd say this toaster embossing thing is a win. But I did use some really simple lawn fawn images, so I wanted to go ahead and use a little bit of a more detailed stamp just to see if it would get some of that detail. So I'm using a Brutus Monroe background stamp, and I'm using some of the penny embossing powder. Just stamped it out with my Versamark ink again, and I tapped on that powder just same way I did before. I did use my Misty to get a good impression with my stamp. And then I held it over the toaster so I could emboss again. And really, this one took a little bit longer to emboss than the simple, smaller images, but it worked. So like I said, I was kind of surprised. So if you don't have a heat tool and you'd like to emboss, your toaster works. I don't know if I'd really endorse it because I think it could be a fire hazard, holding your paper over your toaster, but I think if you're careful, you should be okay. I do have to say the back of my paper on this one got a little bit brown because I had to hold it there, so I think if you held it there too long, it could kind of burn or start a fire or something, so really do be careful if you try this. You can see I grabbed my tweezers to hold this paper just so I could save my fingers. They were getting a little bit hot there, but you can see the embossing powder even here start to melt. So I just thought it was really cool. You can use your toaster to emboss. And so I did. So anyway, now that I have kind of experimented with my toaster and embossing, I wanted to go ahead and make a card out of this background stamp. I didn't go ahead and color it or anything. I just wanted to do a quick card, so I went through my stash again, tried to pick out some different items that are kind of older, and I found my scrapbook from high school. You guys, take a look at this. So I used to do a little bit of scrapbooking in high school. This is my scrapbook. Just filled it with pictures of my life, my sister, my family, my high school. You can see that lovely little zigzag edge there on these borders from probably them zigzag scissors. I had like 50 of them. And I think I had this book, I think I had all these pieces from like a scrapbook kit. And so I found some more of those things. And you guys, look at this picture here. I was really styling in high school. Let me show you. Look at that visor. Yeah, I'm rocking it. Anyway, so I found some more things from a scrapbook kit. I have some like sticker frames and different things, and so I pulled some of those out. I thought I'd make a card with my toaster embossed background and some of my scrapbooking kit items. So that's what I'm going to do. But I thought it would be fun just to give you a sneak peek of my high school scrapbook, and I think I'm going to put this away for like another 20 years because it's that bad. Anyway, so moving on to the card. So I have my background here. I've got my little pieces from my scrapbooking kit. And you can see my little son is there. He's crafting with me. His little hand got in the frame. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out which stickers I want to use with this background to kind of make a card out of it. And I really don't know because I honestly don't like the shades of colors or anything here. But I found something that was going to work. So I found this purple frame that I'm going to put on my background. It's taller and skinnier than a regular sized card, but I thought I'll make a tall and skinny kind of card. So I put a little bit more adhesive on it because I didn't trust that sticker adhesive on the back. I didn't think it would like hold on my card very well. So I put a little bit more on, and I'm just lining it up on my background. I kind of want to center it on some of these flowers that are embossed pretty well. I wanted to get some good embossing on there. So I'm just centering up, and I'm going to adhere it down and then just trim off the edges. And then I'll just move on with the card. So this card is pretty simple. I don't have, like I said, a whole lot of old supplies because I haven't been doing this terribly long, and I have a very small room to keep my craft supplies, so I like to purge often. So I thought this blog hop would be a lot of fun. I wanted to get in on it, but I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to have a whole lot to work with, but I made it work. So here's my card base. I cut it down. I don't know the dimensions because I just cut it down to fit around this frame. Just going to adhere that down to my base, and then that little inside piece that I pulled out of the frame here, I trimmed that down as well. Put a little bit of twine or string on there, and I'm just going to adhere that as well. Now it is sticky again on the back, but like I said, I don't really trust that adhesive. I'm going to put some of my ATG down, and then I have a little die cut that says thanks, and I'm going to adhere that with some foam adhesive, and that's pretty much the card. So it's really simple. I mostly wanted to experiment with this toaster embossing, and I think that was a win. So I don't know. I mean, maybe the toaster is going to become one of my craft room tools. Who knows? But I just thought it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what everybody else does on this blog hop. So I have my little thanks there, and I thought it needed a little bit more shimmer, so I took my Wink of Stella, and I just brushed it over this die cut. So thank you so much for stopping by on this blog hop. Don't forget to like and comment. Go to my blog and comment because I have a giveaway. And so your comment on my blog post is your entry to win. I'm giving away an embellishment kit from Buttons Galore and More, and it's a vintage type of embellishment kit, so you're really going to enjoy that. So thanks for stopping by. If you want to see some bloopers, stay tuned till the end. But anyway, I'll catch you next time. Bye. Make some toast, huh? We're making some toast.
Yeah.
This is my craft room assistant, Hayden. He likes to come in here and craft with his monster truck. And he saw my toaster, he wanted to make some. So we're making toast. There you go, bud. Yummy snack.
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
Yeah.
That's okay. It's in there enough. It'll get toasted. We like to snack while we craft. Yeah, we like toast.
I'll put jelly on it.
Should we put jelly on the toast?
But no peanut butter.
No peanut butter, just jelly. Because Hayden likes sugar instead of like actual like protein and stuff.
Uh-huh. Really?
Sure. Looks good on you.
And it's going to pop up. I'll make a toast for you.
Oh, that would be sweet. Thanks.
When that one pops up, I can put in it, and then yours will pop up. And
Then it will
you
pop up.
can grab it and then eat it.
Oh, yum. With jelly or peanut butter?
Okay, I don't want my peanut butter on mine.
You don't want peanut butter on yours.
Mm-mm.
What would you like on your toast?
Jelly.
Mmm. Jelly toast, huh?
Yeah.
You want a little butter and then jelly?
No. Can I grab it?
It's probably kind of hot. We better let it cool. I see the steam. Should we go make some toast now?
Oh, yes. You can grab it.
I'll grab it and we'll go put some jelly on it, alright?
Oh, why?
Okay.
We can bring jelly in here.
Well, let's do jelly in the kitchen. Okay.
Good idea.
Good idea.